comic now. Please give it up for Krystle Bauman.
It's really bright up here. So I recently found out that oranges make me poop, which is really great because I usually don't poop for days in a row. And it turns out all I had to do was eat a fucking orange. It's like the same time every day. It's great. So I have ADD. Which just means I'm really impulsive and gives me an excuse to be an asshole. I work with a bunch of men, and I kind of am a dude, but like worse, because I want to feel like guys are kind of like getting better about being douches, but I'm really bad. So I drive a dump truck, and so I'm like working with my coworker, and I'm like raking some shit up off the ground, and I see an orange, and I'm like, wow, there's that tasty fruit that helps me poop. And I picked it up, and I threw it at his face. All I could say was, I'm sorry, I have ADD. Yeah, so I was adopted, and I was homeschooled. It's really fun. So basically, I'm like super weird, and my parents told me I was really stupid, so I grew up my whole life thinking I was actually mentally delayed, but I'm not. So imagine how happy I am now, and I'm like, oh, like I can like count stuff and like spell words, and I could do more than just like lift up like 5-gallon pails on a farm. Wow. It's freaking awesome. But what wasn't awesome was like I was taken away from my parents. Yeah, I was like in a high-speed chase, and you know it was pretty awkward, and so they like took me away, and I was like in the back of the pickup truck, and I'm like, why would you take me away? Like, this is the coolest experience ever. I'm like 4 years old, and I'm like in the back of a pickup truck, and there's like sirens, like lights everywhere and flashing. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. But then they like take me away from that, and then they like put me into this family with like where they go to church, and they like speak in tongues. And I'm like, what is tongue? Like, what does that mean? Like, doesn't everybody use their tongue to speak? And they're like, oh, you just gotta let the Spirit of Jesus go through you. And I'm like, that's like really crazy. I think you're all like really insane, you know? Like, this is really awkward. And I was like terrified. I was like, put me back in the back of the pickup truck. It was way more fun than this. So yeah, I had this roommate, and she was really cool. Like, I'm way too nice of a person. I'm just like accept everybody, and I'm like, hey, come on and live with me. I'm sure you'll pay me eventually. It's fine. And so, yeah, like her and her imaginary friends like were really cool to hang out with, and she would like ask me to come along on her little delusions, and I'd be like, sure, why not? I got nothing better to do. Thank you guys.
Krystle Bauman, everybody. Yeah, her fanny pack is cooler than I will ever be. That's good. That's good.